Is the starting salary of a nurse practitioner worth it? Tribe member who is a current nurse practitioner student on the verge of graduating expressed some concerns about seasoned nurses choosing not to pursue a nurse practitioner career because they actually can make more money as a seasoned nurse versus a new nurse practitioner. I wish I could say that this is not true, but it is. The starting salary for the nurse practitioner role varies greatly by geographic location and specialty area. You could do the exact same job in two different states and get paid $10,000. There could be a $10,000 difference in pay. What? Yes, $10,000. You could also work the same job and it be in two different counties or just down the road from two facilities, and there can be thousands of dollars in the difference in pay. Thousands, if not close to $10,000. You're kidding, right? I wish I was kidding. This unfortunately is the way of the world. I'm imagining this is not exclusive to the nurse practitioner role or to the nursing profession in general. If you're doing this job long enough, say you're a nurse for, I don't know, a decade, like I was, and you decide to go back to school, pursue your NP degree, you graduate, you get your degree, you take your certification exam, you got your license, and then you're looking for jobs, and you realize that the job that you're interested in, or the numerous jobs that you're interested in, the pay scale is actually lower than what you were making as a bedside nurse. True story. There are many nurses out there that I know, that I personally know, and personally have worked with, that I have recommended highly to pursue to advance their degree, to become a nurse practitioner, to actually, quite honestly, to work side by side with me, and they decide that it's just not worth it, that staying in the role that they're currently in, they'll make more money. And I got nothing. I got nothing. Here are a couple things I would think about if you're interested in advancing your degree to become a nurse practitioner, regardless if it's a master's or a doctorate. Quite honestly, in the real world of nursing, in the real world of nurse practitionering, is that even a word? The two degrees only make a difference after you've been doing it a while and you want to advance and into a leadership role, or if you have that degree and you're interested in education of some sort. At its basic level, in the clinical world, your doctorate versus your master's doesn't mean squat. What they want to know is, do you have your license? Number one, do your market research. Do the due diligence and look up what is the average salary for the nurse practitioner role in your area, or in whatever area you plan on working, moving, living, wherever your final destination is. You need to do your research. You need to start thinking like a business person, or at least thinking outside of the box. If you're moving across the United States into an area where the average salary is $10,000 to $20,000 less than what you're currently making, you need to take that into consideration when pursuing your degree. While I think pursuing your degree should be probably 55% to 60%, is it what you want to do with your life? Is it a job that you could wake up every day and not lose passion, not lose compassion, and not lose interest? Then that's half your battle. The other half of that equation is, what are you going to make? What is going to be your income? Is it going to stress your household? Or will it improve your situation? Or will it just kind of, even out? It'll cancel each other out. You need to know those. You need to work the numbers. I worked the numbers. You need to work the numbers for your specific scenario, because everybody is different. Do not take your colleague or your friend or family or your bestie's word for it. Just because they make whatever salary they make doesn't mean you're going to make that. Second thing I would think about is you're going to have to negotiate your salary no matter where you go. That first job as a nurse practitioner is a bit unfair, but also can work in your favor. If you have zero experience as a nurse and you go straight through from nurse to nurse practitioner, you have less than 4 years of experience under your belt. You could probably get away with 2 years of experience under your belt. Versus someone like myself, when I took on my very first job as a nurse practitioner, I almost had 10 years of nursing experience under my belt. They are not the same thing, but that experience will matter when someone is hiring you for your very first job as a nurse practitioner. How much do they have to teach you? How much experience do you have that can contribute to the role that you're interviewing for? 10 years of nursing experience, regardless of where that is, that can contribute to the overall progress of the role that you are interviewing for. Doesn't matter where you did it, how you did it, who you did it with. If you have 10 years of nursing experience, you have 10 more years of experience than most. So you can use that as leverage. Third thing I would think about when negotiating your salary is that you need to know what others are being paid. Others at your level and others at similar levels. If you have zero experience, then what are other people with zero experience getting paid? What about the PAs in your area? What are people with 5 years of experience? Are they getting paid? What is the national or median average for whatever role that you are going for? Number 4, specialty areas get paid more money. It's just that simple. I don't make the rules. You have to think of it in terms of getting paid for knowledge. If you are a neonatal nurse practitioner, you should probably get paid more than a family nurse practitioner because of the specialized training that you're getting. It's why psychiatric nurse practitioners get paid, are probably, at the time of the recording of this video, I believe they were the highest paid nurse practitioner. Nurse practitioner. Not the highest paid advanced practice nurse. The highest paid advanced practice nurse is, of course, a nurse anesthetist, the CRNA. But that is, once again, a specialized advanced practice nurse. They focus solely on anesthesia, the delivery of anesthesia to patients, which is a highly specialized, it requires a great deal of intense skill and knowledge. Very different from the FNP. Very different from the pediatric NP. Not knocking anyone's choice of specialty. I'm simply providing the evidence. Think of it this way. Who gets paid more? The GI doctor specialist or the general practitioner, the hospitalist, the family practice doc? Who gets paid more? Who gets paid more? The anesthesiologist or the intensivist? Who gets paid more? The surgeon or the anesthesiologist? With knowledge and skill comes a higher level of pay. It's the same thing in the nurse practitioner world. It's the same thing in the nursing world, in the entry-level world of nursing. If you work in the ICU, you get paid more than if you work in the nursing home. It's just simple math and economics. 4 things that you should think about. I don't want to deter anyone from advancing their career and becoming a nurse practitioner, but you got to work the numbers.